On one hand, Preity Zinta's Kings 11 Punjab has qualified to the playoffs of the Indian Premier League. But on the other side, Preity Zinta herself has taken shareholders of her team to the court over one clause. But what exactly is this clause and why is this matter gone to the court is what we will discuss in this video. Alright, so the first thing that you need to understand is that Preity Zinta is not the sole owner of the company that eventually owns this Kings 11 Punjab team. Rather, there are multiple shareholders in this company, and just like any other company, the relationship of shareholders is generally governed through a document called the Shareholders Agreement. And now what has happened in the present scenario is that one of the multiple shareholders in this company wanted to sell some part of his shares to a third party. And this eventually became the trigger point which brought Preity Zinta to the court. Now you might think here that if one person who actually owns the shares wants to sell the shares out, then what exactly is the problem here? So the answer is that there is a problem, and that problem is in the form of a clause in the shareholders agreement. And this clause is what is commonly referred as the right of first refusal clause. And what it essentially provides is that if one shareholder wants to sell his shares to a third party outside of the company, then in such case, yes, the negotiation can happen with the third party and the third party can also offer. But then the exact terms of this offer that was received by the shareholder now has to be presented in the form of another offer to the existing shareholders. And it is only when the existing shareholders refuse this offer, then this shareholder, which was intending to sell his shares outside, can now sell his shares outside to a third person. And in the present matter, Preity Zinta's allegation is that the existing shareholder who wanted to sell his shares out, which were worth crores and crores of rupees, was bypassing this procedure. And that is why Preity Zinta was compelled to move to the court with a Section 9 Arbitration and Conciliation Act application in order to stop the sale.